Today, I want to share with you my experience with flashing dash lights. Stick around. Okay, pipes are back on, and I wanted to check my battery because I was getting a fault reading on the dash where my lights were flashing on the dash there. And I read that somewhere in one of the forums, Harley Davidson forums that are out there, that if your battery leads become loose, your lights will flash. So sure enough, I pulled the battery, and so if I come over here, there's my positive feed, right, for the battery. You can see how it's in very good shape, but my negative feed isn't so good. So I've pulled the battery out of the bike, and I'm going to get a new battery. So this is caused by just a little bit. It was just loose enough just to start arcing between the connections there. So good thing I'm going over the bike, and I'll get that fixed, and we'll get it all back together. But for now, she's not getting washed. She's going to sit here for a while until I get the battery. Oh, welcome back. So yesterday we finished off looking at my battery. Wasn't in too good a shape, and I was able to get out to the store and get a new battery, which I've got right here. And we're going to put it back in the bike. All right, so let's get going. Now, couple of little tricks here that I've done. One is, if you've ever struggled with keeping your battery up high enough so that you can get to the battery terminals, I just use a little crowbar, and there's a little, you see the hole there in there? I just put that through into the battery case. And so what that does is, when I lower the battery down, it sits on that pry bar, and I can just take my time in without any difficulty putting the positive and negative feeds in. All right. The other thing too is, as you can see, right, I put a strap around the battery, so that makes it really easy to lift in and out. All right. So let me get this put back together. Okay, before ending the video, let's take a quick review of my problem and how I was able to fix it. So the problem that I was faced with was the alternating flashing or flickering of the speedometer and the tachometer lights on my dash. After taking the seat off, I inspected both the battery and the ground connections and discovered that the negative post bolt had come loose, allowing arcing between the different connections and the battery post. Seeing that the negative battery post had become damaged, I didn't feel comfortable using this battery anymore, so I replaced the battery, ensuring that all of my connections to the battery and the ground connections were all tight. So on a go-forward basis, I'll be checking the battery connections and the ground connections to my regular maintenance program with the motorcycle. Seeing that the bike's all put back together, let's end the video off with a little bit of riding. So here's a clip from my 2017 ride to Newfoundland. I've just left Corner Brook on the Trans-Canada Highway, Highway number 1, heading towards St. John's. Hope you enjoyed the clip. In the meantime, if you enjoyed today's content, please leave me a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Also, consider hitting the like button, and as always, please consider subscribing to our channel. It's greatly appreciated, and we look forward to seeing you guys. In the meantime, ride safe, be safe, and we'll see you soon. Take care.